look like a fog or something, you know.
You
A little food.
you look fresh. You
fuzzy.
look with pH.
We're recording, so whenever we're ready to get this thing going. Riggs, there it is. Here we go. Episode trace of the BOGcast.
Oh.
We've been rolling right along. Third week in a row. Starting to see an uptick in people watching videos. Still waiting on the comments to come flooding in. I fielded some calls about people wanted to sponsor the pod and maybe throw some money at us.
Sure.
Still waiting on a couple of deals to kind of happen.
Right.
That's where.
Well, you gotta hold out for the right one. You don't want to just jump at the first thing that's offered, and then you're kind of locked into that deal. So
we're not sellouts around here.
Right.
Okay, that's one thing we all have is a little bit of integrity. Okay,
exactly.
Character. All right.
I will say, I'm getting some comments from people though. They're liking the cast. They're tuning in. They think it's funny. I don't know why, but they're watching it.
These are our real thoughts and feelings. I don't know what would be funny about that.
I heard something about the writers were thinking about writing one of us off. I don't know exactly who that is yet. I don't know.
I don't know.
Is it me?
You brought it up.
What is me?
Well, now that you heard about it, not a big deal. We'll talk about it after the show, Riggs. This is not a good time.
Yeah, that's a private conversation.
Let's get rolling into some head-and-head. You know what I mean?
I did.
Started off with the best bit we got right now. First topic, sausage or bacon? Now, I haven't even figured out my thoughts on this one yet. I've done a little bit of thinking. I'll go first to give you guys some time to think this through here.
Yeah.
But to me, I think I've got to go with, surprisingly, I'm probably going to be the lone man out again.
Yes.
For whatever reason, you and Helton, Rigsby and Helton just combined forces, and there's a little bit of a clique being created. I got to get in the fourth person that's on my side.
Okay.
But it's sausage. All right? I know. Here comes the eye roll.
Oh, my God.
I don't get you.
Bro, listen.
What is wrong with you?
Listen. Here's the deal. Sausage can be used for so much extra stuff. You've got your breakfast sausage and patties, really, really good. You can grill it up on the grill. It's really, really good. You got sausage and beans, pork and beans, really, really, really good. Like, what do you do with bacon? I don't eat bacon on burgers, and I know you don't either, Riggs. You take it right off because you want it to be about the burger, okay?
I don't believe that.
What?
I do not believe that.
That's what you told me, so either you lied then or you're lying now.
You're putting words in my mouth.
Hey, no, you said that word. The answer is sausage for its repeated different types of usages and overall better meat, period.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit on sausage. I love sausage. I'm a sausage hound. I'll chow down. I'll slurp some down.
I don't use that word.
Slurp is worse than moist. Okay.
1,000 times worse.
Listen, I'll slurp a sausage down, but here's the deal. I'll tell you why you're wrong. Bacon has the crisp.
Ah, love me some crisp bacon.
You bite into the crisp, it crunches, and that's why bacon wins. Sausage is a meat sponge.
Quick question.
It's a meat sponge.
But when you have a breakfast burrito, do you go bacon on your breakfast burrito or sausage in your breakfast burrito?
Bacon.
No, you don't. You're such a liar. Nobody does.
I am not a liar. I go bacon.
That's not even a real thing.
The answer to that question is both, first of all.
I want both.
Now here's the deal.
Here's the deal. Okay. So I agree. I love me some sausage. Now if you're talking about like what all we can put sausage in, I like putting sausage in a little queso. Ooh.
A little sausage.
Yes.
Queso. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And you're talking about sausage in a breakfast burrito and sausage in this, but just sausage on its own.
Fantastic.
Just sausage links. I'm not about it.
Oh.
Meanwhile, you got bacon. Bacon goes on things too. Bacon goes great on pizza. You ever have bacon on a pizza?
Oh
my gosh.
So good.
A little bacon on a pizza, bacon
Go to sausage. Sausage pizza.
No,
it's not the same. It's not the same.
When you go to some get together and there's assorted pizzas everywhere, and there's sausage and there's pepperoni and there's cheese. Sausage is always the one that's left. Okay.
Yeah, and you know what they don't have?
People are eating cheese before they eat sausage. Okay.
They don't have bacon pizza as an option. First of all,
Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon is freaking terrible.
You know, because it's Canadian, but American bacon, we're in agreement, is better. Okay.
American bacon.
But just bacon by itself.
Hey, listen, there was a popular Vine or something a while back where these guys were in the lunchroom and they were singing a rap song. And I believe we can all probably remember the words. It was eggs, bacon, grits, sausage was the loudest one with the most energy. Sausage.
Yeah. Sausage has a lot of different symbolic.
I think
too.
I think it's a connotation. I think it's a connotation. Okay, here's the deal.
Once again,
nobody wants to bite down on some spongy meat.
Here's where you go wrong, Coleman. I swear you intentionally pick things that you know nobody's going to agree with you with, just to create a little friction. Because we're going to do after this. We're going to put up a Twitter poll: sausage or bacon, and it's going to be 95% bacon.
And so
5%.
95% of people agree doesn't make it right. Okay.
No, what's the most popular opinion? 95% wins.
You got your Italian sausage. You've got your spicy sausage. You got your breakfast sausage. Bacon. You got bacon. That's it. That's all you got. It's bacon. And here's
all you need.
You don't need endless varieties.
Hold on. Let me ask you this. What about when people get like that soft, like barely cooked bacon? How terrible is that?
That's disgusting.
I'll eat a sausage raw.
I kind of like it that way.
Oh, you're disgusting.
I know I'm in the minority, but I like an undercooked bacon. Not like raw, but like people are so crazy about it's got to be so crispy. And you bite into it when it's too crispy and it tastes like a freaking burnt piece of rubber.
But if you bite into it when it's too soft, it's just like slimy fat.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's delicious.
It's moist.
It's delicious.
You slurp the fat up.
I know that nobody agrees with that. That's just me. I like mine just a little undercooked. I still like
undercooked is gonna kill you. You know that, right?
Crispy edge. You know how Coleman, you're all about cookies. Best cookies are ones that have a crispy edge with a softer center. That's how I like my bacon.
No, the best cookies are not baked cookies. All right.
The best
because cookies aren't very good.
Anyway,
you gotta
we don't need to rehash this argument again. All right?
The best cookies have sat out for at least 24 hours.
That's definitely true.
That is true.
I
think we can all agree on that.
What if we had a bacon cookie?
Congrats to bacon. Y'all are just picking bacon because it's
we can make a bacon cookie.
It's the hipster choice. Let's put bacon on everything. Bacon.
That's the Ron Swanson choice. What would Ron Swanson pick? Bacon.
He would pick bacon. He said, "Give me all the bacon and eggs you have."
I don't know. Sausage is not Canadian.
Neither.
Next one.
You're right. It's Italian.
Brad Pitt or Leonardo DiCaprio. And what I've attached here, if I can move the screen a little bit, I just went to like IMDb and put like their some of their top movies. All right, on the Pitt side. Now, these are those ones that I'm very familiar with or I've seen a lot. So if you've got one that you like more, maybe you do. I don't know. But you've got Interview with the Vampire, Seven, What's in the Box? That's a great movie. Fight Club, maybe one of the best movies ever. You got the Oceans 11, 12, 13, 3000 series. Benjamin Button, saw it in theaters, definitely almost cried. And then, one of the, was it Tarantino and Glorious Bastards movie? That was a great movie. DiCaprio on the other side. Hilton, you should appreciate he's got the Romeo and Juliet movie.
Yeah.
Titanic. I think we all cried when we were in school and saw that one. Catch Me If You Can, Gangs in New York, The Departed, Inception, Django, and Wolf of Wall Street, which for the viewers, don't watch that if you're underage and don't watch that with your parents, okay? It's inappropriate for your young eyes, so don't watch it. Maybe when you're a little older you can. It's a good movie. But this is a tough one, dude. I'm just being honest. Real tough. I thought about it. I was like, this would be a really good one. And I don't know who I picked still. So I'm going to let somebody else go because I got to figure this out.
I'm gonna start this one out. So here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal. Pitt's an Oklahoman.
That's right.
He's a native Oklahoman.
That's right.
Respect.
Aldo Rain in Inglourious Bastards, one of the greatest movie characters of all time. Love him. DiCaprio, fine. That Romeo and Juliet stunk. It stunk.
No.
Titanic, he got 2 minutes of drawing Kate Winslet's boobs, and everybody lost their minds. I don't know. I just don't see the hype. I don't.
Wow.
I know.
And
I'm not saying he's a bad actor.
Slandering him.
I think he's a great actor.
We're gonna hear from DiCaprio's lawyers.
I just think in the breakdown between Pitt and DiCaprio, this is a Pitt house.
Riggs?
I'm going, see, and this is a tough one. I'm not like real big on either one of them, to be honest. But I think I'm going DiCaprio. And I don't really know why. I'm just looking at the movies that we got listed here, and there's some good ones on the left-hand side for sure for Brad Pitt. But I'm a big fan of Wolf of Wall Street, big fan of Django, Inception, Gangs of New York was good. And one of my favorite movies that, like, I don't think anybody really ever talks about, and people, like, hate it for a lot of reasons, and I get it, The Departed. Have you guys seen that movie?
Great movie.
I love that movie. Just the way it shows all the different, people and how their lives kind of intertwine and stuff. It's like, that's kind of neat. I don't know. It's just one of the few movies that really does that for me. Now, whether that's DiCaprio doing that, I don't know. But just, I'm leaning to Leo. Plus, Brad Pitt right here, he looks a lot like Macaulay Culkin. So he needs to be Home Alone, number 4 or 5, whatever one they're on, and just act like an old man that's left at home alone.
Is that Brad Pitt's fault, though, or is that Macaulay Culkin's fault?
Well,
I think, Helen, you did say it. Brad Pitt is an Oklahoma guy, Shawnee.
Yeah.
And, one thing about, I think Brad Pitt's been kind of vocal about supporting teachers and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So that's always a positive in my book. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to side with you two dorks, too. And I'm going to go with DiCaprio.
Yes.
I mostly think because DiCaprio, if you've seen DiCaprio lately, he's kind of gained some weight. He's kind of got a little chubby.
Yeah.
And I kind of appreciate the normalcy of that type of guy,
Yes.
Brad Pitt, looks the same chiseled body he's had since he was, 20.
Yeah.
Dude, you're not normal. You're on some, steroids or something like that. And DiCaprio just has a wider character arc, I guess. I don't know. He's done so many different types. Like you saying, in The Departed, he was the undercover guy who was stressed out all the time and scared for his life. In Django, he's the slave owner who's crazy and scary and evil. And Wolf of Wall Street, he's this super confident, rich guy, and you still like him. Despite the fact he's ripping people off all the time, you still like his character for some reason. So,
and one that's not on there is The Great Gatsby.
Haven't seen it.
Helton as an Englishman.
I don't know. Look at his eyes.
As an Englishman?
Space. There's a space in there. An English man.
Man. I'll give you DiCaprio. I'm gonna bow out.
I do.
This is a close one too for me.
Can I admit something?
Let's hear it.
I've never finished Inception.
Oh.
Have any of us really?
No, I saw it in the theater, and I made it like 45 minutes in, and then I fell asleep, and then they were waking me up.
Too smart of a movie for you.
Yeah, that's what
over your head.
Yeah.
Wow, 3 for right there, right off the bat. That's pretty good. Look at that.
I'll give you DiCaprio.
On a tough topic too, you know. Look at us.
Who would have thought?
Who'd have thunk it?
Another thing about DiCaprio, have you guys seen? I know it's just a picture, but it's. I think it was Jonah Hill was like walking around shopping in Hollywood, and DiCaprio runs up to him like he's the paparazzi and like freaks out with his phone all in his face and catches Jonah Hill off guard. It like scares the crap out of him. Talk about him being kind of a normal guy.
Yep. All right, next one. Mexican food or Italian food? Now, I think we all kind of knew this one was eventually going to show its freaking ugly head, this tough freaking topic.
Huh.
A matter of time before we got into the nitty-gritty of this one. And I don't know who I'm picking, so somebody else go.
I know what I'm feeling, but I think I'm just feeling it because of this morning. It might just be a daily feeling.
What is it?
Well, Riggs and I both watched Good Mythical Morning this morning.
Oh,
it
true.
was about pizza.
Cool, lame. Let's promote other podcasts on the BOGcast.
Well, I'm just saying,
Great idea.
if you like what you see here,
don't watch them. Keep watching.
Don't watch that. Just come here. But I don't know. There's something about Italian. It's kind of zesty. I don't know. I'm kind of into it. But on the other hand, Mexicans got the spice.
Right.
Get your red pepper flake in Italian if you want spice, though, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is tough. I mean, I'll be honest. One of my favorite pizzas to get is a Mexican pizza.
Oh.
You know, you get a little bit of that taco sauce and the meat and the cheese and
a little fusion.
Get a little bit of lettuce on there. I'm not a big lettuce fan, but even I
know. What a strange pizza.
Good though. It is
lettuce
good.
On a pizza.
Tortilla chips. This is tough. So here's where I'm kind of leaning. I think it's just more of the fact of the availability of each one of them, right? So if you want Mexican food, you can get that pretty much anywhere within any like 500 feet. You can find a Mexican restaurant. You can find a Taco Bell. You can find
pizza, Riggs. Pizza.
Yeah, but I'm talking like the full spread of Italian, right? Think of like pasta more, I guess. There's not a lot of places that just sell like pasta specific, you know? And even pizza, I mean, pizza, yeah, but then they sell like wings, and that's not even Italian, you know? I don't know. I just
had an Italian place, though. I don't think that counts as.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is any type of food that comes from Italy, that's going to fall under Italian. Pizza is definitely Italian.
Sure.
So it's like if you're going to eliminate one from the rest of your life, you can't have anything Italian. That includes pizza, pasta. You can't have, other stuff from Italy.
Lasagna.
Well, that makes up my mind. If you can only have one, then I'm going to have Italian the rest of my life. I'll tell you why. Look down at that little picture. You see that grated Parmesan cheese?
I do.
That's the deal.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
That way, man, it's tough.
I know what I'm picking. Mexican. I eat Mexican at my house at least once a week, if not more. Sure. We're doing Tex-Mex. We're making tacos. Which, hey, one thing I've been doing on my tacos lately. I don't know if you guys have already been doing this, but I've been frying. I get corn tortillas and been frying them up in a pan. Ooh. Adds a whole nother element to this thing. I'm just telling you. I can't go without Mexican food, especially down here in Oklahoma, being so close to Texas and so close to the southern border. Like I could not do without tacos or burritos.
Yeah.
I don't eat pizza very often. Not a big pizza guy. A lot of carbs, you know? That's one thing about Italian. A lot of carbs.
Yeah, but
Carbs are the enemy.
they are, but you know, I've only got one life.
All right, Riggs, break the tie.
Man, so I mean, when you start talking about things that you eat the most frequent, I mean, for sure it's Mexican food, but part of that is because of how easy it is to make. I mean, you just buy some ground beef, buy a little seasoning, kind of fix it up. You got taco beef or whatever, ground beef for anything you want to make, nachos, tacos. And I think because of that reason alone is why I'm going to go with Mexican.
Let's go! We did it!
I know.
The kick's been broken.
Damn it.
You didn't give him the secret week, Riggs.
I am not often on the losing side of this stuff.
It's just you start talking about what could you not have, like if you had to live without something, like you said, Ramsey, you're eating Mexican food like once a week, whether it's takeout or whether it's just fixing something simple at the house. Last night you made taco cupcakes.
Dang sure did.
No, did you really?
Guess what I'm having tonight?
Leftover
tacos. No. We're having shrimp and fish tacos. That's kind of Mexican, you know?
Okay. Explain a taco cupcake. I have to know about it. I'm assuming corn tortilla.
No.
Wonton.
Of course. Okay.
Wonton.
Yes.
Now you can do them with a corn tortilla. I've seen people do it that way.
Not as cool. Not as creative.
Yeah, but
Mallory's
kind of the one that got on this. Somehow she found this recipe a few years ago. And you take wonton wrapper, and it's the easiest thing. Wonton, refried beans, meat, cheese, another wonton, meat, cheese, and then like a scoop of like Velveeta or like queso on top and shredded cheese on top. And you just like bake them, and the wonton crisps up and turns into like a little bowl.
Okay.
It's like mini taco salads without the lettuce and veggies and unnecessary stuff.
The lame stuff, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so man, and then the more I think about it though, like think of dessert options though. This is where I'm getting stuck.
What does Italian have?
Cannolis.
Cannolis.
Stop.
Oh my gosh. That might be one of my favorite desserts. Look,
you don't want a churro?
tiramisu. Little tiramisu.
They have tiramisu.
Yeah.
They have gelato.
But yeah, I'm standing.
Gelato is a weak freaking ice cream, okay?
Gelato is a delicious
ice cream.
Gelato is like, oh, we want some gelato.
Whoa. Freeze.
Hold on.
Know that you've been to old Paradiso.
It's not ice cream.
You love that gelato. Don't get me started.
It's not as good as ice cream. It's not as good as ice cream, okay?
Okay, well, you make the freaking 30-minute trip to go get it. So it must be, how many ice cream places do you pass to go get gelato?
First of all, I've been there like once, okay? And that was on the way home from somewhere else, okay?
Okay, you know what I'm most worried about? The second I brought up gelato, Cole immediately went into this racist portrayal of Italian people.
I think it was French.
It wasn't even the right stereotype.
Hold on.
Gelato.
I got it.
That's French, bro.
Oh, let me try again. It's me, Mario. I like the gelato. That was better.
That's terrible. Terrible.
Mexican food for
that's
the win.
a tough one. I
So
think
Italian food for the win.
Nope. Mexican food. Tear down the wall.
Mexican food. Yes.
Hey, here we go.
Round robin.
Right? Hey, it's Robin the Batman guy. Little round Reuben, huh?
Sidekick, just like Ramsey.
What? So, as of right now, Riggs is the only round robin champion. So he will have the luxury of picking where he gets to go. You want to go first or last, Riggs? And I'll wait till you see the topic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I want to point out before we get started that, Riggs, I have left your gift for winning the first one on your desk.
Okay, cool.
So
Did we get the
you'll have
first
a gift.
recorded?
Huh?
Or is that part of the screw up?
That was on the screw up.
Perfect. Riggs, you're not the champion. Nobody's won, and everybody's 0-0.
No,
Well, you have a bird on your desk.
Is it a round robin?
Yes, for sure.
Anyways.
Okay, so what's the topic?
We started the podcast talking about how high character, we three are. People have likened us to the Three Musketeers, about honor and integrity, one for all and all for one. We sacrifice. We're really the face of success, of how to be a good person,
Sure.
And so based on that, I thought a good round robin topic for us would be to go with superheroes. Okay? So we're talking any superhero here. And the definition on super gets a little bit confusing. So what we'll do to make things nice and even is that if they have been a movie superhero or if they have been a comic book superhero, we'll let all those in. I think that's probably the most fair way, because we don't want to get in the argument about, there are certain guys that aren't superheroes because they don't have a superpower and blah, 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 blah. So we'll count all of those typical guys as superheroes.
So are you telling me that I can't put the troops in this?
No, we're not.
I can't put EMTs in this?
No. Got to have a movie. You got to have a movie or a comic book.
Okay.
We're not just going to throw out the word super, like it's willy-nilly.
Okay.
I'll go first since it's my topic. I'm going to go with Batman, a guy that gets a lot of flack because he doesn't have a superpower, but he is an incredible, wealthy man who does a lot of good things. Batman.
Going with the 1%, huh? Cool. I'll go. How about Mr. Incredible? Obviously.
Why is that obvious?
Because he's a superhero, and with a movie about him.
That's true.
Lame.
You guys knew Disney was coming.
No kidding. You're staring at a freaking Disney poster right now. This is totally cheating.
I'm gonna go with Captain America. Got a special spot in my heart. Very patriotic. Kind of a small guy. Nobody counted him in. Look at him now.
There you go. Well, if you're gonna go with Captain America, because you got some patriotism and stuff, and you kind of relate to him, I know who I'm going with then. Black Panther. Okay, the guy that I'm probably closest to. Okay.
Yeah.
Wakanda forever. All right, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Oh.
What a cheater, man.
Superman.
Who's that? Stupid man.
Yep.
Okay, well, if we're going Superman, then I'm gonna go Green Lantern.
Oh, he is so lame.
Yeah, but does he count? He counts.
He counts. But talk about a guy that's had 0 good movies about him.
I don't disagree.
Boy, we might be here a while because you know who I'm going with? Maybe the best of them all. Deadpool.
Okay.
Another guy that I relate to really, really well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aquaman. The greatest of all DC superheroes.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Okay. I'm going to go with a guy very close to my heart because last week we were talking about when we had hair, times when we had hair. Well, when we had hair, I could do this guy's hairstyle. I'm going to go with Wolverine.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I'm going to go with the web slinging wizard, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Riggs.
I didn't know where you were going.
Don't make that face. Don't make that face. Slinging webs. Slanging.
Okay. All right, I'll go with Flash.
Another lame one. God, get out of DC, dude.
Yeah, super fast.
I'm going to go with Iron Man. His superpower was his brain.
I'm going to go with, since Rick said Mr. Incredible, I'm going to steal one off of him. We're going Frozone.
Frozone. Where's my super suit?
Why is Frozone the guy that, like, everybody now says, you look just like Frozone, old Frozone having forehead looking. He's really got a bad rap. That's what he's known for, is having a big forehead now.
Yeah. Well, just to get out of this sexist little thing we're doing right here,
There it
Wonder
is.
Woman. How about that?
Whoa.
DC again.
Uh,
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Sorry. I thought I couldn't hear Riggs. Okay.
Oh, convenient. Yeah.
Since I'm going to back up a second to fellow bald men who are superheroes. I'm going with
Ooh.
Megamind.
Ooh, I like.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going to stay on the bald train here, we'll go with Professor X. Another superhero that won with his brain, Elton.
Yep. Speaking of X-Men, we'll go Cyclops.
Speaking of X-Men, I'm going to pick female Riggs. That's Storm.
Storm.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Well, then I'm going to go with another female, Jean Grey.
Oh.
I mean, this. I don't want to like throw this out there, but Phoenix, was that her other name?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was her other name.
So does that count or no?
No, dude.
Okay. Then we'll
5,
go with
4, 3, 2, 1.
You start counting. I think you're saying something to me. We'll go with Green Arrow.
Who?
Green Arrow. Look it
Is
up.
that one?
Yes.
I've never heard of Green Arrow.
There's Green Lantern.
Okay, hold on. We're looking it up.
Yeah, I don't know who Green Arrow is, Riggs.
Look it up. Green Lantern, and then there's Green Arrow.
This seems a little bit fishy to me.
I hate to tell you, but he is a real character.
That's stupid.
He's a real character.
I named my dad. He's a hero to me. All right, Hilton. Hilton. 3.
Ooh.
I froze.
Hey, that'll happen. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick on the green train. I'm riding lots of trains today, so. The Hulk.
I knew it. Yeah. How's it going?
He wins with his muscles, not his brain.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's put those away.
Oh my God, that was shameless.
Let's go with Thor. We haven't said Thor yet.
Thor. I'm gonna go with Groot. I am
Groot.
Groot.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Does Groot count as a superhero?
Why not? Why wouldn't he?
He's a plant.
He's a living thing, Hilton. Okay.
Okay.
That's not fair. How dare you judge him?
No, okay. I'm okay.
And he can talk. He's a sentient being.
He is sentient, but he does not talk exactly.
That's his language. You're being really discriminatory right now. Sorry, not everybody speaks American. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Sorry, Riggs.
Okay. Going back to X-Men, what about Gambit?
Oh God.
Yeah.
I know you're reaching a little bit now. You're getting a little bit shaky.
What?
Rocket Raccoon, Groot's right-hand man.
Okay. What about Beast from X-Men as well?
Yeah, that's true. Beast. I'm gonna go with Megasonic Teenage Warhead from Deadpool.
Okay. Well,
I'm trying to win this.
Angelo, obviously, of the Ninja Turtles. Tell me he's not a superhero.
He's a superhero. Yes.
You said who? Michelangelo?
Yeah.
All right, Leonardo.
Donatello.
Raphael.
Okay, those are gone. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
3, 2, 1.
I'm out.
There it is.
Cole Ramsey wins the second round, the first official round robin, I guess.
Champ is here. I feel like we could have gone on for a really long time.
Yeah. And like I'm upstairs and I got all these like cheesy comic book things. So like I'm sitting here trying not to cheat.
Oh, sure. Definitely.
I've got like all this stuff. Well, this isn't even got pictures on it. Oh, is Venom a good guy? Venom's good, right?
No, Definitely a bad
Doesn't
guy.
he end up being good?
He's like Spider-Man's like #1 adversary. So
Anyways.
Every time Cole looks off screen to like write something down, I'm pretty certain he's just looking stuff up on his phone.
Listen, he's the one that came up with the topic. Go figure.
I know. Imagine that.
Unbelievable.
I'll take the win any way I can get it. You know what I mean?
You know who I didn't even think of? We could have started naming Thundercats.
Ho!
We could have named the Power Rangers.
Ranger, Red Ranger.
Exactly. I don't know their names. One was
James,
Billy.
Kimberly.
The Green Ranger.
One was Billy, right?
Billy. Yeah.
Hey, you didn't even name Master Splinter, dude.
I know.
But was Splinter a superhero? He was just kind of their mentor. He was some rat who took them under his wing.
Easy language, man. Holy cow.
He's just some rat.
Wow.
He's
It
a
was.
Rat. Nobody cares about him.
I did not say that.
That's what you said.
All right.
Moving on, let's hit some current events here.
Let's hear it.
I'm looking on my phone to pull up the story I have here. All right. I don't know if you guys have seen this. You know, been floating around in the Facebook universe. Chinese seeds. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but apparently people across many different states have been receiving random packages in the mail from China that they did not order, and they open them up, and they're just these random packages of seeds. And so a bunch of the state departments of agriculture are warning, hey, don't plant these seeds. Don't even throw them away, because if you throw them away, they might go to the dump, and they might sprout in the dump, and they could be an invasive species.
But they don't know what the seeds are?
Nobody knows. Here's my question. Who gets a package in the mail that you didn't order? It's got a bunch of Chinese language on it. You open it up, it's a bunch of seeds. Who plants those seeds in their yard?
Well, for one, I would.
You don't know what you're growing.
I'm going to tell you right now.
They look like magic beans to me.
They look like
You don't want a beanstalk?
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
That's on you.
Here's the real question now. The most important question, and I want to hear y'all's two thoughts on this. Is this an attack by the Chinese on America? Are they trying to destroy our agriculture system with an invasive species that might just kill off all of our food? That's the real question.
Why would you send seeds to a foreign adversary, like just random people, in a country where you know people will just take random crap and do whatever with it?
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't you?
Probably a pretty good idea. Riggs, what do you think? Are the Chinese coming after us with these seeds or what, dude?
The thing that I'm not sure about is I feel like maybe I'm wrong. I feel like they would be doing this a much smarter way. Like, I feel like if it was really a thing where they're coming after us, we wouldn't even really know about it. I don't think that they would just start sending them to people's houses. Now, what I think could happen, they put something like on Amazon and advertise it as something else. And then you buy it and you think, oh, I'm getting this new shirt. This looks like a cool shirt. And then in the mail, here comes something. And then people might mistake it, be like, well, this is weird. They sent me the wrong thing, blah, blah, blah. I don't think that they would be just so obvious, I guess, if they were really trying to attack us.
But sometimes the best thing to do is hide in plain sight, Riggs.
Ooh. Then why are the aliens not in plain sight?
Hey, man.
They are.
Just stop.
Oh, they are.
They are.
Just don't. We don't need to do this. We really don't need to do this. Okay?
I don't know what. Okay, here's the deal, Riggs. This isn't about belief. We're looking for the facts. We're looking for the facts.
Riggs, have you paid attention at all? There's been a lot of stuff happening with UFOs lately, and your, mocking is going to really bite you in the butt here in probably a couple of months when the government comes out and is like, oh, yeah, hey, we've got flying saucers that crashed here, and we've locked them up. Just give it a couple of months. I'm just telling you, Riggs.
When the aliens come and they take Cole and I away because we believed,
yeah,
and we live on some like perfect planet,
and you're stuck here.
And you're like, I wish I was with my two friends, but they didn't take me. The aliens didn't take me.
Yeah.
I don't know
Put in a good word, but there's no promises, Riggs. All right.
So when my alien overlords come to bring me back to my home planet, and you wait.
What? Again, laugh it up, big guy. Just laughy. You're gonna look real stupid here in a couple of months. All right.
But what if he's right?
He's not. All right. He's making lots of jokes, cracking little side comments. We'll see. We'll see. All right, here you go. Something for you guys, huh? I don't watch a lot of baseball, you know this, but hey, you want to get me interested in baseball? Let's have some more of this. All right.
Here we go.
Now, apparently there's, the feud between these two guys is about the whole World Series where the Astros were apparently cheating and the Dodgers are really upset about that whole scandal.
Apparently?
Well, obviously.
I mean, they were cheating.
No, okay. And, one of the pitchers threw at some Astros guys, and next thing you know, things are going crazy. These guys are out here in their masks. No blows thrown. Social distance on the punches. We had that going for us at least.
Yeah.
But there was some vulgarity thrown across the what's a baseball field? The pitch? I don't know. I don't watch baseball. I don't know.
You said what's a baseball field, and then
they call it the pitch. I don't know.
Call it a diamond, I guess.
Oh yeah. The baseball diamond. Yeah.
I guess that's what you're looking for.
But this is the type of stuff that'll get me interested. I need some WWE style rivalries. I want to see some hatred. Then I might tune in a little bit and watch people get balls thrown at their head at 95 miles an hour.
Okay.
So the question I have really for you guys is this: what's your stance on the whole throwing at people thing? Because we're talking about baseball pitchers. Major league guys are throwing above 90 miles an hour, and they're throwing. In this case, the guy threw slightly behind him, but you've seen stuff where they throw at guys' heads that could kill a man.
Sure.
You take a shot in the orbital, that could lose your eye. It seems like, I don't know why, but it seems like baseball gets a free pass with some of this stuff. And it's always been a real question for me is like, why is that allowed? Why is everybody cool with that? Like, it's one of those things that's like, well, that's just the way it is. Like, if a guy hits a home run and flips his bat, next time he comes up, he's getting beamed. I don't know why that's okay. So what's your thoughts, guys?
First of all, a batting helmet has a guard that comes down over the side of your face. So unless you're turned looking square at the ball.
Hasn't always been like that.
It hasn't always been like that, but this is 2020. So, there's that. Here's the deal. This is kind of my take on it. Don't be a cheating scumbag and you won't get beamed.
Whoa.
Hey. Agreed.
I mean.
But here's the problem with that, Hilton. The guy they threw at wasn't even on the team in 2017 when they played. And the guy that threw it wasn't on the Dodgers when they played in 2017 either. It was two guys that had totally nothing to do with it.
Listen, at that point, though, it's not about who was on the team. It's just it's like, rivalries in college sports, You just – as soon as you step on a campus at OU – you are every part of your body is told to hate Texas. No matter if you grew up in Austin, if you're an OU Sooner on the football field or whatever the situation is, you hate Texas. And I think it's kind of that same way. I love it. Now you start talking about how it could kill somebody, and you're absolutely right. The only thing is, to me, a lot of the times you don't see guys throwing up, the times that people really get hit in the head, for the most part, is where people are just losing the ball. They lose it out of their hand or something like that. And the deal is, the times that they do, maybe they do it on purpose and play it off as an accident, whatever. They're still throwing to another professional athlete, a guy that's seen this velocity in pitches for a while, and it's not like you're throwing to me, who would be freaking frozen stiff, and then, oh crap, here's a ball right in my face. Like I'm not going to have the same reaction time that those guys are. Those guys have been doing this forever and seen, that type of a pitch a million times before. And the other thing is, I don't guess I see the difference between that and, like something happening on the football field and, you saying, okay, I'm going to take a cheap shot on that guy. I mean, it just stands out more because baseball is not a real physical sport. There's not a lot of interaction. So in football, I think that stuff kind of gets lost where maybe cheap shots happen, but they're within the rules of the game, but it's still, to get payback in a way. So I don't have a problem with it. I understand it. I understand like as an outsider, people not liking it maybe, but like you said, it's almost what kind of gets people to actually tune in. You see benches clear in a baseball game, that's going to get a lot more eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why, I really want to ramp up all this stuff in baseball. Ramp up the emotion. Baseball, to me, as an outside guy that hardly ever watches it, never played it, never coached it, never been around it, it seems like it's so buttoned up and boring. And I think that appeals to some people, but if you're trying to appeal to a broader base, let's make this thing interesting. Let's get some rivalries. Let's get some guys that hate each other. Let's get some multiple cases where these are long-lasting feuds, not it's a one or two thing.
It's a sport governed by tradition, and it's a little bit like, this is going to sound stupid, but like, hear me out. It's a little bit like tennis in that regard. Like, it's tradition to like shake your opponent's hand afterward. Like, it's hard to have a game that has like a crazy amount of emotion, like negative emotion, when you're kind of governed by rules like that. But I think you're starting to see in the last couple of years, like that's changing, and people are starting to realize that like this game is going to have to modernize or it won't have an audience anymore. It'll just have people like me who are nerds.
Dying breed.
Yeah. So, anywho.
Well, we did it, guys.
It was that felt like a quick podcast, guys.
Episode 3's in the books. That's about an hour.
Was it really?
We're at about
50. Holy cow.
Riggs was so late. It's hard to recall, time doesn't flow the same way over there in the fancy part of town.
No. Well, I assume Jeeves did not, notify him that it was time.
He walked upstairs. He didn't have his computer on for him. Sure.
Well, I mean,
needless to say, he's been fired. So if any of you guys are in the business of housekeeping or just overall butlering,
hey man, come on! This is a pandemic. Don't be firing Jeeves.
If you like to buttle, there's a job for you at Riggs Manor.
Sheesh.
Did you guys see? I'm gonna read something real quick. Speaking of, did you happen to see this tweet from the president today?
No.
It's a good one. Let's see here. Quote. I am happy to inform all of the
people. The voice.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm happy to inform all of the people living their suburban lifestyle dream that you will no longer be bothered or financially hurt by having low-income housing built in your neighborhood.
There you go, Riggs.
So, Riggs, if you were worried,
don't worry.
You don't have to live.
I'm not gonna live by you. All right.
You don't have to live with the rest of us.
No stress, Riggs. You would think the gate would prevent us to get in, but
our gate is working more times than it's actually working.
In a couple weeks, when people like you and I, Cole, are storming the streets,
yep,
we're gonna see pictures of Riggs and Mallory out front with their little handguns like those two people in St. Louis.
Well, Guys, lots of rumors floating around about what's going to happen when school starts back up, when that's going to be, what type of schedule we're going, are we going to be in person? Are we going to be strictly online? I'm hearing lots of different things. You're seeing other school districts do a lot of different things. Bixby and Edmond done stuff recently. But I know in my heart of hearts, deep down, that no matter really what's going on, the BOG's going to be here.
Yes.
The BOG's going to be the shining light of how to do things when things aren't going your way. It's a crazy world we live in, but I'm glad we're together here.
Here's the deal, guys. We're here for each other. We're here for you. And that's all you can ask for in these crazy times.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
That's what seashells.
Seashell.
Right. I think that'll do it. Congrats, BOGcast 3. Knocked it out.
Closing time.
Riggs, go ahead and hit it. Get us out of here. All right, then.
I know who I want to take me home.
Take me home.
Yeah.
I want to take me home.